Okay, Mr. Motorcycle. Okay, it's very easy. Let's go. Let's get it done. Okay, first, it's actually based on looking at this at GBUSD right now. Looking at the GBUSD right now. Okay, so and I have a moving average. Okay, so first this is a trading view. This platform is a trading view, just to view only. Okay, and if I have a EMA 200, that's a moving average. You can actually go to indicators and find that there. So set it to 200. That's this green line, this blue line actually going in the middle. Yeah, this curved line going in the middle. So whichever chart is actually above this line, yeah, we actually want to buy just at the top, okay, at the bounce. And whenever it's below the line, which might not happen that often, but it does happen, whenever it's below the line, we want to buy, yeah, and when it's above this line, we want to sell. Okay, so that's just the idea. You want to sell when it's actually above the line, and you want to buy, when it's below the line. So this is how it works. We also use a stochastic. You set your stochastic, yeah, to 533. So only two indicators are actually needed: stochastic and the moving average. Okay, so yeah, on the stochastic, let's say we're looking at this right now. This is on a 1 minute GBUSD. So let's say we're looking at this, and because it is below this line, and let's say this is just happening fresh, and we now see, okay, I'll choose a very good curve. Okay, this one over here. Okay, so immediately it comes out of this bracket and actually goes back into this bracket, yeah, which is set. I will advise you to actually use tradingview.com, because there you're actually gonna really catch what I'm trying to say. If you use some other ones, their charts might not be very easy to see. So using the tradingview.com, tradingview.com, and using the GBP USD chart, and after you've set your stochastic to 533, and you actually look exactly at this guy here, by the time this guy is actually going back in, yes, you're actually looking at the corresponding price. If the corresponding price is like a doji, but a doji with a fairly good body, you want to go in. You don't want to come in with a doji that is actually flat, like this guy over here. No, you want to come in with a doji, or you just observe it and look at which of the price actually is best. This guy over here, this guy over here that finishes with a green at the top here is a good guy to go in with. Yeah. So in case you see this stochastic going through, and you see either of this guy corresponding with it, or you see this guy corresponding with it, because it's actually a body, and the price is actually, it's like an indecision, and it's trying to say, okay, buyers and sellers have equal pressure. So this is equal pressure. This one is indecision. Doji, it is like indecision. Okay, it's like pushing back and forth. It's a complete indecision, and you don't want to go in here. So you either want to wait for this guy or this guy here. So by the time you bam, okay, you now wait. You actually set your trade to 3 minutes after you come in. Okay, just 3 minutes after you come in. 3 minutes. That's the goal. You buy or you sell for 3 minutes. That's a strategy. Okay, and boom, because this is a binary. You can also, the same idea can be put into a MetaTrader as well. You just cap, you can just cap for like 3 minutes as well. You just look at the bar and just close it when you're satisfied. Okay, so that's just the simplistic approach, and that's what it's all about. And by the time you understand it, you can now begin to research it and see if that's actually true. So this guy here, stochastic, I will advise against when it doesn't look very clean. From my point of view, from year to year, it's not a good one. So you actually, if we had come in here, we could have, let's say we actually came in here, we're gonna lose. But because it's actually, this guy here is not very, it's not very clean. So if we come in on this guy over here, we could have won. Although it's inside, but it's a clean, it's a clean clean one. Okay, so let's say you came in here, boom. After this one finishes, so that means from the count of this, 1 2 3, okay, you buy. That's it. So you buy when the green blue lines are actually below the moving average. Yeah, you can see it over here, and you sell when it is, you know, above. So that's just what it's all, that's what it's all about. That's what the idea is all about. And if you come to this guy over here, you can see it's actually above these 200 moving average. Boom, just this clean one. Okay, just at this point, you just immediately, this one starts, you just sell 1 2 3, you're in profit. So that's it. It's actually very good, very good. You know, if you're actually starting with binary, I will actually suggest this, because the whole idea is actually, if you take 10 trades, 10 of it, okay, let's say 20 for $20, you know, so you're risking 10 times 20, $200. So I think averagely, I am still testing it as well. Okay, averagely you might be able to win like 7 out of 10. Okay, and if you use IQ options, I prefer IQ options, you know, for my trading, because they give like 70% and blah 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 and stuff like that. And you can use another site they call pocket options. Pocket option. Okay, pocket option actually changes their percentage. You know, really changes the percentage, but at the best time they give 80%. But IQ options always give like 72 to, you know, and it's always constant. So that means whenever, any time of the day, I see my, you know, my stuff, I can always be guaranteed of 72%. So do the math, 72% in 7 places, that, you know. So basically, that's what it's all about. You understand? It's a very, it works. It's gold. It's a gold mine, to be honest. So that's it. And the other thing I was telling you about the gold is if we go on the 15 minutes on the gold, XAU USD, that's the one I was actually trying, because sometimes I might not rather want to spend a lot of time on the screen, but I think right now I want to go back to the 1 minute strategy, you know, like taking 10 trades on the 1 minute. Okay, but the XAU USD on the 15 minutes, it's the same idea from the 1 minute. Okay, but we're looking at the gold on the 15 minutes. So at the top of this EMA, you want to sell just at the top, you know, and it's just 15 minutes. So rather than the 1 minute where we do sell for 3 minutes or buy for 3 minutes, here you actually sell or you buy for 15 minutes. Boom, that's it. That's on the binary. Okay, and you can, if you're scalping, you can also do more. But I would advise, if you're gonna scalp as well, you scalp 15 minutes as well. So that's what this idea is all about. So on the gold, it actually has a way of like the stochastic actually making a very good call, maybe like twice in a day. For instance, if we look at this is a stochastic. It's made a upturn. So on the 16th, it's actually made at least 2 good ones. So basically, we're trying to say that we've got 2 opportunities. And for me, in the IQ options, it opens around 9 o'clock in the opportunity to trade on the gold opens at 9 a.m. So yeah, so I would say fairly, I have like one opportunity to capture the gold on the 15 minutes. So basically, the idea is just to wait. So by the time you wait, you will observe that that just at the very top, you know, like it's selling off, it's selling off, it's selling off, it's selling off. So by the time it's selling off, you know, it's reaching a peak. You, on the 15 minutes, you actually want to see something like this guy over here, before you sell. By the time you observe, by looking at it, that okay, it's reaching the very, very top. It's just like somebody climbing a hill and is getting tired. At the top of the hill, he's grasping for breath. You begin to notice that the gold is grasping for bread at the very top of the hill. So you just begin to monitor it. So if the doji has a fairly good body, sizable body, this guy here is more like a doji. Okay, you would never do that. You would never go in on a doji on a 15 minutes, never. So if you go in on a fairly sized body just when it's grasping for breath, know that after the next 15 minutes, you actually could have a you know, sell, okay, for 15 minutes. Or look at this guy. Or if it actually, when it's grasping for breath, and it actually grabs for breath and finishes quite, just the body has to be fairly good. Like a doji body has to be fairly thick enough, and you can just sell after that. Or if it's like a two doji, okay, you see two doji, like, you know, perfect dojis just at the very top, not one, you see two at the very top, then you can, you know, you can buy for 15 minutes. So that's what this strategy is all about, you know, straight to the point, you know, not complicated and stuff like that. Thank you and cheers. Cheers now, bye.